Hi, so I would like to talk about one of the challenges an IT manager faces. So it's called telecommunication. So telecommunication is basically the exchange of information over long distances, by different electronic means, and refers to all types of voice, data, and video transmissions. So for an IT manager, so there are so the telecommunication is now a vastly used method for interaction between employees and for them to keep up with the work and also communicate with each other. So it makes it easier for them to perform their work from any location. So if they're working from home or from other place, they can just provide feedback and update on their work through telecommunication. And nowadays, the number of jobs that rely on computers for word processing, calculations, analysis, and design is increasing, while the number of physical jobs that require manual intervention and physical presence is declining. So basically, there's a greater number of people focusing on telecommunication so basically for communicating uh, every day in their personal life as well as their work environment. So basically, telecommunication is kind of a work environment option that may lead to increased productivity, employee job satisfaction, and decrease financial overhead for office space. But yeah, so basically there are effects like negative for like work outcomes on telecommunicating. So despite telecommunicating's growth in the last decade, some employees are still hesitant to work from home and they prefer working in the office. And a study was conducted which investigated whether the perceived consequences of telecommunicating, like consequences including like social isolation, professional isolation, career harm, job insecurity, long work hours, and coworker resentment influences the employee's willingness to telecommunicate or not. So basically the results showed that the coworkers resentment is a barrier to telecommunicating, as perceived coworker resentment was negatively related to both employees' willingness to telecommunicate and telecommunicating intensity. And the results also showed that the perceived social isolation, perceived long work hours, and telecommunicating formativeness are all positively related to telecommunicating intensity. So basically, the manager has to work on providing an environment for the employees to, so that they can be comfortable communicating with each other through the use of telecommunication tools and media and social media, so that they can even do work from home as well when they're not working in office if they choose to.